Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to make this very simple rolling ball game. So you can see that the red ball is rolling at the center of the screen. So as I tilt to my right, it will go to the right. As I tilt to the top, then it will tilt. It will move to the top, okay, to the bottom, and then to the left. Then after that, as I tilt it, move it over the rectangle, it will erase the rectangle. Okay, it will erase the rectangle. Very simple game. First, I created this in the simulator. Okay, 2 labels, 2 rectangles, and 1 circle right at the center. Then I created this very small program in order to gauge the X and the Y coordinates. Where do I get the X and Y? Where do I get this get X and get Y? I get it from hardware, IMU, get X and get Y. So that would get the X and Y coordinates. As you can see, if I put the M5 Go device horizontally on the table, the X and Y coordinates are close to 0. So as I tilt it to the right hand side, you can see that the the Y coordinate will increase. Okay, the Y coordinate will increase. And then as I tilt it to towards the camera, the X coordinate will increase. So if I tilt it in the opposite direction, the X coordinate will become negative, and as I tilt it to the left hand side, the Y coordinate will become negative. This is the code for the simple rolling ball game. So the first thing that needs to be done would be to create 2 variables, X and Y. Where do you create the variable? You can create it here. Create variables X and Y. And I set the X and the Y variable to get Y, which is the Y coordinates, times 10. Now Y times 10, so that when you tilt the M5 Go device later, the ball can roll very fast. Yeah, without this times 10, it works as well, but then just that the ball will roll very slowly when you tilt it. And then plus 140, Y plus 140, because the width of the screen is 320, and 140 is roughly at the center. So you can play around with this number. If you put 160, which is half of 320, you find that the ball is actually not exactly at the center. So likewise for the Y coordinates, for the height of the screen, the height of the screen is 240. If you put 120 here, you'll find out that it is not really at the center. So you have to play around with these 2 numbers. Okay, the X and the Y values that you get from here would be a float. That means they are decimal numbers. And you cannot set the X and Y coordinates for a circle in decimal numbers. So you have to convert it to integer. Where do you get this convert to integer function? You can go to math and right here, convert to integer. So you have to convert it to integer first. Then after that, you set the X and Y coordinates of the screen to the X and the Y value that you get from here. And then you have to wait for 100 milliseconds, which is 0.1 second. Without this wait function, you will see that the ball is shaking, is continuously shaking. Why? Because the loop, it will loop very fast. So you have to slow down the loop by putting a wait function at the end here. Thank you for watching. This is the simple rolling ball game.